I'm Sabrina Chambers, and at 5 years old, I died. I was dead for 10 minutes.
My name is Skip McAllister. This is my wife, Misty, and this is our daughter, Lila Kate McAllister.
Dale Horn.
Never had any signs of being sick or ever having any problems. And I just went out cold, and my friend ran to go get my father.
I had shortness of breath a couple times, but mostly just the discomfort in my left arm.
When Lila was 2 days old, her pediatrician detected a problem with her heart. So he informed Misty and me that we needed to get her to Arkansas Children's Hospital for further evaluation. So we were airlifted on Lila's second day to Children's Hospital, and it was there that we discovered or found out that she had a condition known as complete AV canal defect. That's a condition that's more prevalent with kids with Down syndrome. So we were at the hospital, at Children's Hospital, for about 45 days, and at that time we came home knowing that she was going to have open heart surgery between 3 to 4 months of age.
When the paramedics got there, they had to shock me to bring me back to life. And then they rushed me to Primary Children's Hospital in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I stayed there for 3 days in a coma before I had woken up.
I kept seeing the doctor frequently, nearly daily. And then I recall on September the 2nd, that afternoon of '03, I had my first heart attack. And you don't want to admit it. We think we're strong and we think we're indestructible.
Surgery was a success. We came home. We go to Arkansas Children's about every 2 to 3 months for checkups. So they've got a wonderful team, and they're monitoring her condition very close.
I was diagnosed with long QT syndrome and VT, which is ventricular tachycardia. It means that my heart rate will go really, really high, out of control. It can go to at least up to 300 beats per minute, which is not the normal range for a child that young.
You know, I just told him I can't go any further. I was hurting then. I was taking nitroglycerin around the clock and just couldn't do anything for chest pains and whatnot. But anyway, so decided on that Monday, the 29th, to do an arteriogram. And when I woke up, I thought it was the same day, but it was several days later, and I'd had another heart attack while having the procedure done or test done. Was informed I was going to have a heart transplant.
We did not know that she was going to be born with Down syndrome or that she was going to have a heart problem.
I was one of the youngest kids to ever have this condition or have a defibrillator placed where mine is placed.
I was just blessed. The average weight they said was 14 months. They put the heart assist on me, the LVAD on me, September the 30th, and I received my heart November the 11th. So very short. I was just so fortunate.
It is scary because it's all, within 20 minutes after her birth, that's when, we knew that she was Down syndrome. And then 2 days later with the heart problem, that was, a much more complicated problem that we knew we were going to have to deal with.
I still have it today, and I had to go get it replaced every 5 years when the battery starts to run out. I
was weak, and it took me years. It's hard to believe, as strong as I was, to be as weak as I was. And the recovery time, both mentally and physically, took years.
I have never asked that question about life expectancy. The doctors at Children's Hospital don't bring it up. Just right now, they are very pleased with her condition, so that's what we go with.
I'll have to live with this probably most of my life, but hopefully one day they will find a cure where I won't have to have the defibrillator. I'll just have to have medication.
The first heart transplant was done in 1967. It just seems impossible. We don't hear of it, but the research that's been done has just progressed. The immune system, the medications that they've come up with to help the transplant people, not just heart, but liver, kidney, all of the transplant patients, the doctors and the work they've done, the medicines that they've provided and will provide for us, it's gotten better and better and better.
We've had great support of friends and family. And you've got to be thankful for the American Heart Association, for the hospitals that we have here in Arkansas that can fix problems like these. And because you're looking at a family that's benefited great from the funds that the American Heart Association has raised to give toward research and toward advanced surgery procedures.
The American Heart Association has done a great job at finding cures for this or any other child or adult who has a heart condition or may need transplants or defibrillators, and done a great job at research.
The average life of a transplant patient is 10 years. So that tells me, I know some guys that died early after receiving a heart, and known guys up to 20, 21, 22 years. I tell my doctor I'm going to set a record, and I do believe I will.
My younger brother he was born with a hole in his heart. It was called tetralogy of Fallot, and we had to wait till he was 4, almost 5 years old to have the corrective surgery. And those 4 to 5 years were very challenging for my parents and just our whole family at that time. And she had an open heart surgery similar to his, and she had it at 3 to 4 months. So she was able to get fixed, so to speak, much sooner than he was.
If my condition would have been detected earlier on, this would have never happened to me.
You can give a life by giving your organs. Talk to your family. Let them know that that's what you want to do. There could be many, many, many more transplants done if the organs were available.
Your donation tonight might save a child's life just like me.
That's good. Yeah, you're clapping, aren't you? Okay.